Welcome to the Sentinels Reprieve channel. We've put together a list of 10 upcoming space games for 2024 and beyond. Space is limitless, and the games within this genre can have a wide scope. Hopefully there is something in this list that tickles your fancy. So let's get into this. First off, we have Star Trucker, which is developed by Monster & Monster. Hop into the driver's seat of your rocket-powered big rig as you haul cargo, scavenge for salvage, and interact with an eclectic cast of star-hopping truckers in this American-infused journey on the ultimate open road, space. Cruise the hyperhighways, taking on a variety of jobs such as fuel-hungry long hauls and hazardous drop-offs to earn cash and unlock new content. While on the open road, use the fully voiced interactive CB radio to get the latest gossip from fellow truckers, request docking permissions, or send out an SOS. Swing by auto shops to upgrade and improve your truck systems, giving you access to exciting and potentially dangerous new areas. Use the galactic map to plan your journey and warp jumps, while keeping an eye out on your fuel reserves and power levels. Once your route is set, kick back, crank up the cab hi-fi, and cruise to a selection of original songs covering Starburst Blues, Galactic Rock, and asteroid-infused Americana. The open road is waiting. Moon Mystery by Freedom Games. Is the moon haunted? Figure out what happened there, unravel its mysteries, and uncover why we really raced to land on its surface in 1969. Fill up on oxygen, load up on your guns, and set out on this celestial FPS investigation that starts on the moon and leads across the universe. Everyone knows that we landed on the moon in 1969. Most people don't know we returned there 5 more times, despite it being fraught with danger and almost impossible challenges. You see, the moon's haunted, and it's time to return one last time to unravel the mystery of the Silver Globe once and for all. Moon Mystery is a first-person shooter adventure full of mystery focused on unravelling the mysteries, exploring strange new worlds, and dealing with the challenges of the most dangerous environment known to mankind. As an astronaut, survive the dangers that lurk in the dark corners of the Silver Globe, and then discover what truly lies beneath its grey lunar rocks and beyond. While outsmarting puzzles and platforming through the environment is one thing, dealing with multifunctional robots, stalking the corridors alongside each other, more terrifying and mysterious foes is another. Keep that gun loaded, alongside oxygen bottles. You'll need it. Squadron 42 by Cloud Imperium Games. You'll experience unprecedented emotion and life with stunningly realistic characters and cutting-edge performance capture of top-tier actors like Mark Hamill, Gary Oldman, and Gillian Anderson. Embark on a cinematic single-player adventure as a rookie naval combat pilot in the Star Citizen universe. Get to know your crewmates aboard a living capital ship while deciding on how to overcome the challenging missions and deadly enemies. In 2945, the brave men and women of the United Empire of Earth's Navy fight tirelessly to protect humanity, while dangerous aliens like the Vandal are a constant threat along the Empire's borders. Outlaws and bandits often prove just as dangerous closer to home. These massive capital spaceships keep a vigilant watch over humanity's star systems, ready to launch squadrons of deadly fighters should the threat arise. You are one of these brave men and women. You'll serve alongside a vibrant crew, each with personalities and storylines of their own, while a dynamic conversation and reputation system allows you to define your character through your actions and interactions to craft an experience all on your own. Encounter a new level of immersion as you seamlessly transition between daring dogfights in space and exhilarating ground combat. From kilometre-long capital ships to city-sized space stations to remote moons, Squadron 42 will take you on a journey through an expansive locations where you encounter intense tactical battles. In your arsenal will be a myriad of immersively detailed and customizable spaceships alongside a suite of futuristic weapons that will have you ready to face any challenges. You'll be charged with completing missions that offer multiple paths to accomplish your goals, while advanced enemy AI adapt to your strategies and make your victory feel well earned. Haunted Space by Italian Games Factory. Cosmic cockpit horror, battle capital ships, and Lovecraftian creatures amongst the stars in a horror-laced space simulation. Experience the horrors of the void alone in this single-player, narrative-driven experience. Combat the Colossi, overcome the odds and the fierce multi-stage boss battles against ancient godlike creatures composed of organic matter and space debris. Craft your vessel, take on quests across multiple systems, or strike out on your own fight. Explore, scavenge resources and credits. Trade, craft, customize your ship, and fight to survive as you uncover the mystery of the galaxy haunted by an ancient civilization. Underwater Space by Green Planet Games. Underwater Space will take you to an unknown world in which you'll experience exciting fights, discover new species and places, and you'll take care of resources, supply, rebuilding an abandoned base, and developing your own ship. The underwater world is beautiful, but also very dangerous. Beware of deadly monsters that are hidden in deep water. Fight in exciting underwater battles, experience spontaneous small battles when searching for new resources, and prepare before engaging on a stronger enemy. Build mines in discovered places, create new weapons for your ship. Everything that will make your life easier here. Rebuild the old base and find out who left it and why. Breathedge 2 by Red Ruins Softworks. Breathedge 2 is an iconic retro-futuristic space survival game that continues the story of man facing epic intergalactic problems. Together with your irreplaceable companions, try to put an end to the Breathedge 2 corporation without dying or going crazy in the process. The world of Breathedge 2 consists of multiple district zones, each with its own rules, resources, and opportunities to explore. There are different star systems with their own visual features, colourful planets in the background, and of course, dead passengers floating around. Naturally, numerous planets are home to numerous enemies, the very real ones, running, flying, jumping, and even rolling enemies. Manage and upgrade your own spaceship, expand its capabilities, and equip new, occasionally useless components. And, while you're off the ship, drive vehicles in outer space and off the surface of the planets. Best of all, the vehicles even have trunks that open with an incredibly pleasant sound. The Outer Worlds 2. New star system, new crew, same Outer Worlds. The Outer Worlds 1 was a single-player, first-person sci-fi RPG from Obsidian Entertainment and Private Division. Lost in transit, while a colonist ship bound for the furthest edges of the galaxy, you awake decades later only to find yourself in the midst of a deep conspiracy threatening to destroy the Halkany colony. As you explore the furthest reaches of space and encounter various factions, all vying for power, the character you decide to become will determine how this player-driven story unfolds. In the corporate equation for the colony, you are the unplanned variable. Being the sequel to The Outer Worlds, we can expect a lot more of the same, but also a lot more interesting and new places to visit and new adventures to explore. The Crust. With Earth dying, you'll need to step into the shoes of the Crust CEO in order to build and automate a lunar base fit for survival. Do you have the skills to lead humanity into the space age? Mine resources and automate their production processes. Mine lunar resources, craft processing machinery, and power up your base with satellite and batteries. Unlock scientific advancements across 3 research trees to enhance your technological capabilities. Streamline your resource management as you deploy conveyor belts and drones for seamless automation. Embark on lunar expeditions to unearth the moon's hidden secrets, deploying your rover to various locations, delving into the mysteries of humanity's newfound lunar habitat. Engage in resource exchange with Earth through contracts where your decisions have the power to shape their political landscape. Choose a faction to support or navigate the field strategically for maximum profit. People are your most valuable resource. Keep track of your colonists' health, mood and needs. Hire the best experts and make sure they work as a team. It's their unique traits and skills that will allow you to truly optimize your production and research. Falling Frontier by Stutter Fox Studios. Conquer a vast procedurally generated star system in a falling frontier, a sci-fi RTS where intel and logistics are decisive factors. Design ships and raid enemy supply lines, lay minefields and construct recon stations, and ambush enemy forces within asteroid fields and nebula. Falling Frontier is a revolutionary sci-fi RTS where ship design, recon and logistics are critical elements. Your expeditionary force has just completed construction of its first spaceport in orbit of a new world, but you are not alone. Rivals from the old colony wars between Earth, Titan, Venus and the other lineages that divide humankind have also arrived in the same star system. Explore a vast procedurally generated star system filled with planets, moons, asteroid fields and nebulae. Build and upgrade starships. Build and upgrade shipyards, supply depots, refineries and recon stations as you research new technologies to unlock ship hulls, weapons, orbital facilities, colonization options and more. Battles in Falling Frontier combine intuitive controls with deep mechanics. Shots can strike unintended targets after missing or ricocheting off hulls into each other's ships, and subsystems that can be damaged or destroyed upon impact. Wars are won or lost through logistics, and you can use probes to scout ships and recon stations to explore and monitor the vast emptiness between planets. Homeworld 3 by Blackbird Interactive. Tactical, beautiful, and wholly unique, the Game of the Year winning sci-fi RTS returns with Homeworld 3. Assume control and battle through fleet combat in dazzling, fully 3D space while the award-winning story unfolds on a galactic scale. Strategic freedom is yours. Hulking space derelicts called megaliths bring 3D terrain into the classic Homeworld battle space. Use the crumbling remains of ancient civilization to funnel foes into a brilliant ambush, or hide your fleet from powerful enemies. Attack head-on with a clever flank, or even move above and below your foes. Homeworld 3's fully simulated ballistics make line of sight and cover critical to strategic considerations. Your fleet persists from mission to mission. Scars on your ships linger. Strike craft pilots and capital ship captains pass along critical information through battlefield chatter. Homeworld's Game of the Year winning story continues. Since the end of Homeworld 2, the galaxy enjoyed an age of abundance thanks to the hyperspace gate network. Cycles of plenty and war have come and gone. Now the gates themselves are catastrophically failing, and Karen, who has passed into myth and religious ideologies, is the key to the mystery threatening the galaxy's future. Thank you for watching. I hope something in this list has tickled your fancy, and I'll catch you in the next one.